contacting you, or are you kind of like
Um,
alone with this technology?
I do have someone who's contacted me. I haven't been so with it to respond so much. Yeah, a woman, I can't think of her name at the moment, but in South Africa, someone in South Africa is who I signed up under. Yeah.
Nice. Very congratulations. Yeah, South Africa is, ooh,
Oops, excuse me.
we are
Okay.
coming online. We're everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
how did you get started? Which ones do you use? What do you recommend? What are your great stories? Love to hear whatever you want to share.
oh, Katana's got great stories too. Oh my.
Excellent. Good.
Huge.
Me, I was not being able to walk very far. I had a lot of raspy stuff in the voice and a lot of mucus in here because I have uh, little tumors that lie in front of the thyroid. So I started Eon the very first day that I started patching, June 17th of 2022, and moved through the next day to X39. But the first day of putting the Eon patch here on my throat, within 20 seconds, I felt like I was Superwoman and I could go out and leap tall buildings.
Wow, I had that
quick.
experience with a different product. It's an amazing feeling, isn't it?
It is. It really is. And it was really empowering. Then I started the X39 the next morning, and within 14 days, I lost, what was it?
Oh, yeah, she was out to here. The neck was out to here.
60 pounds, I think, wasn't it? 60 pounds in 14 days. And so then from there, I just kept healing. I could walk. I was happy. I was excited. When I first started the product, I didn't have any money. Like I was telling your friend, no money, barely paying my bills, barely making it. And I enjoyed how I felt. It's helped me with my gum line, making my teeth stronger because my teeth was falling out down here.
And she's older.
I'm 53. So
I still have a 2 years on you.
So my stomach was having issues. My knees, I didn't have any cartilage in them, and
So can I ask you, was that all from the X39 that you improved?
Yep. Really? X39. After I started patching, I'm like, man, I need more. I want to know more. And then I became the little patch queen in my little world, and I I went from X39 to X49, and I patch with all of them. This is a glutathione, and then I have today right here. This is an X39 on my wrist because you can wear it anywhere you want. And so me and Patty was doing a video live for our channels.
We have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, we both have YouTube channels, so we do a video and then post it on our own channels. So University Stem Cell University, excuse me, is my channel. So we was doing it, and over the years, you can see how much I've changed. And Patty, do you have one of my pictures, the first picture? Like, quick? Yeah. Because you would be blown away of what I looked like before when I started. And so I've lost a lot of weight. I am smaller in the waist. My skin's better. My eyes are better.
All of our skin is better. Hello, look at this. I mean, and the neck, your décolleté is going to be strong.
Yeah, like
nice and strong and beautiful. This is stem cells. You don't go cricky, you get like powerful, like teenager. See? Really nice and soft. Look, it's not, and at this stage, we're
Yeah.
getting wrinkly.
Even my breasts are better than they was
Yeah.
when I first started.
So,
More.
I mean, I don't mean TMI, but in what way do you mean that? They're not sagging as much, or they're
more
they're
firm.
firmer?
More firmer.
Really? I would love that. That would be amazing.
That depends on your body.
Yep.
Sure.
Mine wants it. Sure.
Do you drink a lot of
I
water?
do.
I actually don't drink so much water. At the moment, the only people I'm using with the patches are me and my mother. And I have, I'm hypothyroid with Hashimoto's, but at my last blood test, my, all the hormones were low, pretty much almost completely in remission for the Hashimoto's. The and the hypothyroidism was much better. The TSH was when the doctor got it. A different doctor looked at it first, and he was horrified. But I looked at my doctor, and we laughed because it's been coming down. I don't take medicine every day. I take it a few times a week,
Nice.
and I do patches. I do other stuff. So the TSH about 6 weeks ago was 24, which isn't bad. I mean, it's been as high as it's been 3 digits, so it's coming down. But I can't seem to lose any weight yet. That I really need to lose about 25 to 30 pounds, and I haven't lost the weight yet.
Did your taste palette change?
That's an interesting question. There is something, not necessarily a healthy thing, but there's a cold brewed sweet coffee that I buy that I don't enjoy anymore. I keep drinking it because I just drink it, but I'm not enjoying it. So I guess that would have to be yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Your whole thing is going to be changing. Your palate is going to be changing. Give your body time, because we live in the fast food era. We live in, right? McDonald's, Burger King, and we want it now. We can't have it now.
Yeah, I don't. Hold on, just 1 second. It's too loud. Okay, I'm in a public place. My mother said I'm too loud. Okay.
So this is on now. So here's on your neck.
Oh wow.
She even had her back was like overcoming. See,
Wait.
it was like.
I'm like, why can't I see it? I just see you, the red light therapy thing.
Oh, you can't see it.
No, I can see you. Oh.
I have a question though about the placement of the patches.
Sure.
When they arrive, they show you where to use them. But when I put them on my mother, her skin, she's in her late 80s. Her skin's very thin. So I've been putting it under her belly button. But she uses other vitamin patches on her feet. Can I put these patches on her feet because that's easier?
Yes.
Put
it on her bra.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
put
can.
On her bra.
The bra, or yes, on the feet, because I have a client that I told him, I said, Henry, you might want to change your patches, and I said try it on your feet, because your feet is open to everything. So yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
and if you put it on the clothing, I asked this question a few times, I never really got an answer. But if we put it on the clothing, the sticky part that is away from the body, right? It still works. It's not the light will still get, or whatever it is, it still hit the skin.
Oh
okay,
yeah.
So,
It'll
so
still
it can be
work.
in your bra, Mom. Okay, can be on the bra.
And be on the bra.
We'll try that.
So think about this. We glow in the dark. Even if we're wearing clothes. So putting it on top of the clothes works. Because it doesn't matter for the fabric.
So, but we would put it on the inside of the clothing towards the body, not on the outside facing outward. Yeah. Okay, so we can try that.
Yeah, you can put it on like right here. Right. It's better to be putting on either the right side or in the center of the body. Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, because you change the polarity if you put it on the left side. Is that right, Patty?
Oh, okay, good to know. Yeah, so mostly we're just putting it on her midline, just on her under her
Yeah.
belly button.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do too much for her right now because I'm afraid of the too much detox for her. Will yeah, she tried radiation therapy in the summer, just 10 sessions, thank God, not more. And she had surgery a few months before that with an infection afterwards. So she's got a lot of medicine in her that we want to get out, but has to be in a way that her body can handle it. So she's using just the X39 and the glutathione. Is there something else you would suggest instead of the glutathione?
I would, for me, I would boost her immune system. Okay, so in order for us to live long, we have to live healthy, right? Healthy is our other number one system that we have, and that's our immune system. Okay, so what we're looking at is how to boost the immune system. We say, like David Schmidt says, 5,000 IUs daily of vitamin D.
Right.
And copper glycinate.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Copper glycinate, it's already been discovered that we have specific pathways to detox copper. Our blood is copper. And right now I'm taking 6 milligrams, and I just buy it on Amazon. But now we're going to have a new powder, a new things, and it's going to come out in Vision. So I hope you got the email so you can see. Did you see it?
I don't think I said it. No.
Well, you should ask your.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah. Your upline has all the information. We're all uplines. We're all like together. Yeah. You could just say, hey, what? Because our company is making a move, and that's it. It's
So
a
maybe
good product.
Oh, so the glutathione I was having her do because of the spike protein, she is vaccinated. And so I figured that would be helpful. But instead of that, or in addition to that, she takes 3. She should take the copper glycinate in addition to?
Copper glycinate. Yeah. Copper glycinate. That is, so copper glycinate boosts the immune system, and it also reduces the inflammation in the body. Okay.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, we do a lot for reducing inflammation. I have something called the Pulse Band and the Pulse Web. Are you familiar with that at all?
We need minerals in our body. We need frequency as well, but we need minerals.
Okay.
So in the chat, I put a picture of the Vision 2024. So if you hit the chat, you can.
Oh yeah, hit the chat.
Let's see. Okay.
I have a quick call. I'm just gonna mute myself. Okay.
Okay. I was looking in my email to see if I could give you more information, better information on it.
Okay, I'm just texting you copper glycinate, so it's a note for myself, not for you. So I remember to look at it. Okay, and look into it. Okay.
Yeah, I do that with my son. I'm like, whiteboard.
Right.
Oh, yeah. We're using a whiteboard. So, David Schmidt, because we ended up getting the whole FDA got to looking into us and was trying to state that we couldn't say certain things, and we had to go through some really different ways of stating how the patches worked and stuff like that. And so he's coming up with this powder that goes along with X39 and X49, and it gives you all the nutrients that he's been sending everybody out to go find, and it'll be able to just be mixed into your water. I got ginger water this evening, and so then us as brand
Just
partners.
tap them and see if they're. I'm sorry. Tap and make sure they're dry. Okay.
So
I'm listening. I'm sorry.
No, you're
Yeah,
okay.
go ahead.
Never sorry. So what he's working on is, to put everything that he's been telling everybody about to go get in that supplement. So then that way you just drank the supplement.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I got. I'm still with you. I'm just moving.
Oh, okay.
Going
So
into the car. I'm going into the car. Go ahead.
no, that's
Yeah.
okay. So he came up with this supplement, and we're all hoping, because he said it would be released in January. The supplement to take with the X39. So then that way the FDA can't come back, or somebody can try to put false claims against him, because he didn't want to stop doing what he's doing, because he's enjoying helping people. It's making a big difference in life. So have you both looked through the X39 Start Now website? Rachel, you're muted.
Yeah, I know. I realize it. Thanks. No, I don't know anything about that website, Start 39 X39, but I will try to remember it and take a look at it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll send it to your friend, and
thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, because there isn't that much information that's in the pamphlets that we receive with it, and I'm sure that there are a couple of meetings, and my upline has a lot of information. I just haven't yet. This is a great boost for me, because I haven't had time to look through it, and this will encourage me to start looking through what she sent and see if she has any scheduled Zoom, so that I could talk to her. Yeah. But I appreciate you getting on. Yeah, because I don't know that. All I know is the first time I put the X39 on,
Mm-hmm.
I've had more focus and clarity than I've had since COVID. Because I had long COVID in 2020, and I was preparing for a dinner, and I remembered to do everything I needed to do in a way that was smooth and easy, and I finished early, and it just felt like I hadn't felt in years. So that was really amazing.
It's like mind blowing, right? It's like,
yeah.
Wow, what happened? I know. I do several businesses. I run an herbal business. I am on a farm, and I help with the cattle. I help with the farm. I do past life regressions, readings, and all this stuff. And then I'm working on a book. I'm working on raising the vibrations, like a movie, and doing all of this stuff. And I'm like, in my head, I was like, it would take me forever to complete half of the stuff I was trying to complete. But when it took me about, 2 months for the X39 to do that for me, to like work out my brain. And yeah, I wouldn't go back to not using it.
Wow. It's like I used to function, and I have so many things, ideas of what I want to do, and I never seem to get to them. So 2 months. Okay. So I have a ways to go, because I haven't been using it consistently.
You're halfway
there. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, and
Rafa, Masha, I wanted to mention that Patty shared with me a flyer that they have every Wednesday. I think you have connection. They have connection points like every day. I don't know why I'm on today. I thought it was like a group But I don't know if you went on just for me. I don't know. I guess in
we
a sense
did.
it was just for me.
Yep,
Really?
we did.
I'm so confused because I didn't think I'd be on. My kids are laughing. I have to give them supper now. I'm doing in between. I'm washing a pot. But it's so interesting how stuff fall into your lap, and I just it's just so cool because I was so I was just posting on Facebook last night, just commenting on other Facebook pages just to get just to be there because I've not been on Facebook before. And Patty just messages me and she just asked me questions because she was on the Lightwave on the page, or she has a page there. So I friended, or whatever you call it, subscribe to all the places I want to be connected to.
Yes.
And she reached out to me, and then we chatted for a bit, and then she sent me some more information. And even though I'm already using a product, it's not like I'm looking to be to buy it, but I just wanted to get to know more about people's experiences. And here, before you got on, Rachel Masha, they were Katana was showing me that what is it called? This patching.com? What is it called?
Yeah, patching protocol. I'll pull it back up.
Yeah, .com. They have books that gives protocols for emergencies and baby care and pet care and all this stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. It's repertories for homeopathy repertories, all these stuff, and I'm like, it's a whole world that I didn't even know about.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting.
So that's great. So there's a website for that, or there's papers that they email to
It's
you?
books.
That's great.
It's a website, but I think you have to pay for access or something like that. But, maybe there are separate books if you need specific specialties, but that's stuff that we can just look up.
Yeah, what we did was she paid for it, and then the first year, so she shares it with her downline. I put it back on screen here. I know you're driving, but the thing is that I got the boosting energy, but there's all kinds of books. Over 100 books in here. And you could go straight to high blood pressure, hernia, hip pain, lower back, sciatica. Did you all know that the sciatica is your emotions?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I do work with a lady down the way, and she taught me that the sciatica it holds your emotions. So whenever your sciatica is out of whack, it's your emotions that are overtaking your sciatica.
So that's interesting because often I do energy healing, and I've worked with women who are pregnant who have sciatica, and so that's kind of interesting. That they would be holding their emotions when they're pregnant. That makes sense. Maybe that who knows what else is going on with them.
See, and what I do is energy healing too. I work with people spiritually, helping them move forward in their life, letting go of issues. And I had not did a lot of work on myself at the moment because I was putting everybody else in front of me. And so my sciatica called me out on it, and I couldn't walk. So I went to the neighbor, and she helped me. And I found all kinds of places, like the top of your right foot holds your past history, like your ancestral history.
No, Mom, I got it.
So when your sciatica is messed up, mine was a part of my ancestral history of the work die program, and I'd been trying to get off the work die program the whole time, and ended up my sciatica went out, and it affected everything. But it was old programming that was stuck in those nervous systems.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fascinating. I've studied Touch for Health, where we touch on some of the emotions with different parts of the body, and I do brain gym, which can be used also to work with emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm very familiar with that. And as an energy healer, I'm very intuitive. Things come up to me, so I make can see patterns. But if you don't mind going back for a second, you said there's a chart for what to do for different issues.
Yeah.
And you mentioned high blood pressure. Can you tell me which patches are good for high blood pressure? Because since COVID, I've had high blood pressure. I never had it before. I don't understand what could have started it, but it's it's a COVID issue, but healing it doesn't have to have anything to do with COVID. I just have it for like 2.5 years now, and I can't seem to get rid of it yet.
Okay, you can use the
X39.
X39. There's option 1 and option 2, and then high blood pressure using the energy enhancers. So,
Okay.
let's see. So, you would want to, oh, shoot. Hang on one second.
January 22nd. When you get this message, it's...
Oh, I don't need to deal with that right now. Here you have a new approach for high blood pressure or hyperthyroidism, a powerful combination. During the day, place X39 on the ST36, right side during the day, 12 hours. Then place carnosine on the LI11 left side during the day for 12 hours. Lastly, place Eon on the P6 right side during the day, 12 hours.
What's P6?
That's an acupuncture point. Let's see. That would be a meridian point.
Right, but what does P stand for? I mean, LI is large intestine. The other one was, I knew, but I'm not familiar with what P is. I'll have to look it up. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. All right, thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. I can send the link to, your friend, and then you guys can look at it and see if we can, get you, where you can get in. Patty said it's 100 and something, but if you guys share the cost price, it makes it a lot easier. And you have over...
Thank you for letting me do that.
Yeah, there's like over 100 books in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, on the Facebook page? Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy how many books are in here. So let's see. Let's do high blood pressure again and see. That was option 1. Let's see what option 2 is. Option 2 is placing X39 on the my bad. Option 2 is placing X39 on the P5, right side, and then placing carnosine on the ST37 left side. So yeah, and then left side, lastly placing the Eon on the ST36 right side. So I could copy this and then email it to myself and then send it over to her. I think.
Thank you. That's so generous. Thank you very much.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem at all.
I mean, the better we feel, the more we can help other people. So yeah,
that's
and I'm so impressed with.
I'm so impressed
with all that you're doing. I can't wait until I'm functional again like that. It's challenging to not be functional when you used to be, especially.
Yeah. Yeah, and it just takes time. Don't give up. And set your alarm. Set your alarm so then that way you can set alarm state, put your patches on. Because I've had my days I get busy and I'm like, I get out the door and I'm like, Oh my God. I forgot to patch.
Right.
Shoot. You know? So yeah, it's a everyday thing because we have to care for ourselves. Nobody else is going to care for us. And it's better that we take really good care of ourselves because we're the only ones to take charge of our own health. You know.
I could have been. Yeah. That's right. It's true. We have to take care of ourselves.
Yeah, because there's no other. You know, everybody says, "Oh, I'll care for you," but in actual reality, we are the only ones to really do the caring for ourselves.
That's right.
So I'm texting right now. Your friend here, start, because this has a lot of information. And have you went into your back office?
I just set it up, but I haven't really been in it since.
There's a lot of information in your back office too.
Okay, great. So I have to play.
Yeah.
I have to take some time and play.
And if need to, I'm always open to, helping. And so if you need to, just ask your friend for my phone number. And you can call, and if I can answer your questions, I'd be happy to help you out.
Thank you. That's very generous, and I appreciate it. I'll have to do the research first so that I can come back with thoughtful questions and not waste your time. But I will definitely keep that in mind. Thank you.
Oh, it's never a waste of time, because you're wanting to help yourself and other people. That's a biggest thing that is part of my life mission, is assisting other people with their life, even if it's spiritual, health, mind, vitality, whatever it comes around to. That's what I'm here for.
That's great, and I feel the same way. Making people's lives more comfortable and more vibrant, so that they can do what they need to do and enjoy it.
Yeah, because if we change the people, then we change the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the world that needs to be changed, it's the people in it creating.
Well, that is so profound. It's really, it sounds in some ways simple, but it's amazing. I'm certified in a program called Brain Gym, and we once did a protocol called a balance to see the Messiah. And when we finished, not everybody did the whole thing all the way through. They thought it was a little too kooky, but somebody finished, and she said, "I see now. I understand." So what is it, right? To see the Messiah, to see the world changing. What did she see she had to do? She saw that she had to fix her relationships. So it's what you're saying. We change ourselves, and the world changes.
Yeah,
and that's very profound. Yeah.
It sounds too easy, right? Everybody's like, that's bullshit. It can't be that easy. But then, like some of them, it's hard for them to look at themselves. It's hard for them to take that walk to the self, to do that healing. And with the X39 and the patches, it brings that light to you. And I've had a lot of the women that in the spiritual realm that I've patched, and they're like, "Oh my God, Katana, I feel more light coming into me." So they can feel that light body get brighter.
That's interesting. That I can probably resonate with.
Yeah?
I just think it's a journey, right? But recently I've been, on the
Oh, we lost you.
and I'm able to help more people.
Yeah.
You lost me.
And I think that's why when I did this balance, not everybody finished it. People stopped partway through, that they weren't really ready to be able to make changes. And the one person who was able to make change was the one who finished it, to have that vision. Yeah.
Wow. That's so beautiful.
It is. And yeah, some people are not ready for that. I've blown people's mind by taking them into that spiritual part of themselves. And when I first blew the first person's mind, she was just standing there with her mouth open, like, and I'm like, "You okay?" And she's like, "I think I need to stop talking to you right now." And then I could see the smoke come up.
Information overload.
Yeah, I could see the smoke come up, and I was like, "Oh, I went a little bit too far with you, didn't I?"
Wow.
Well, it's interesting because it's a journey. And the first time I was in an environment where I saw a very holy man up close. Nechamadina, it was Simchas Torah morning. I finally discovered the Rebbe does a kafis in the morning, and I went one morning, and so there was this very holy man who was slowly hugging, really not really dancing, but hugging a Torah, and it was a holiday. So after the prayer time of the day, I went to the house of a friend to eat. And I was in such shock of like seeing this revelation of godliness in a sense that I couldn't speak and I couldn't really eat. And my friends' teenage daughters were talking about me. I could hear them and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. But I had just been overloaded with something that I didn't have a way of understanding it yet. It's true. We have to be ready for the revelations.
Yeah. Yeah, because it can be a lot on us if we're not ready. And but I believe, the Creator brings us to the places we're supposed to. And I believe your beautiful, beautiful friend, I love her, Ignite Your Light, Inner Light, like her little logo there. I believe that everything happens for a reason. That you showed up, and there's always those interconnections.
You're unmuted, Nechamadina.
I also just met Rachel Masha recently, and how much, like 3 months ago?
Do you know that I think it's 6 months? It's
no.
It was in the summer.
It's
it was
not
in the
6
summer.
months.
It was July or August.
Wow.
July or August?
Well,
I don't think I'm using the patch for so that's about.
You may not have been
when I
using the
started
patch yet. We
No,
started.
I was, because I started in June.
Oh, so maybe you were, but we didn't discuss it. Know about the patches then. We were talking about the wand.
But I wasn't sure, right? We were talking about the wand, and then I was using the patch, but I didn't tell you about the patch because I'm not selling the patch. And I don't know how it works yet. And then when you started using it, I was off, right? Because I was checking to see what happens if I don't use it. So I was explaining that before you got on. I was explaining how I, and they use it differently. And then, what I have seen for myself, I told you, I'm alternating each day with one with the 49 and one with 39 because I was getting too much energy. I'm like, I was talking to Rachel Bacha at 10:30 at night, and I was just like, because I need sleep. And I had all the energy I could have ever needed.
Well, I just got this pulse band.
And then after that, that's when I'm like, oh, gosh.
We have to be careful, right? I got this pulse band on Friday, and so I used it Saturday night, right before I thought I was going to sleep, and then I wasn't tired anymore, and I was up for a few hours, so I learned.
Wow. Because we don't know how these stuff are going to affect us and how soon we're going to see results. So for me, like, I started using the patch for my gray hair. I started using it for my back pain. I didn't need it for energy. I didn't think about it, you know, and then like when I was like, I started noticing and realizing, and then I'm like, okay, I guess we have to play around and see, just like you were playing around and seeing, you know, how, you know, you were strict with the 12 hours, but I know that I just listened to the recording today from the January recording. They said that if you do, which means that it's not a terrible thing, wear it for 24 hours, you just take yourself off it for a day. That you just don't want your body to get used to it, which is an amazing thing. It's not
Oh, we lost you.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
but if
here.
you
I
use
just
it,
took the picture up for a second.
or if you need it longer, let's say if somebody's in extreme pain, you could wear it for 24 hours, and then you have to give your body a break after.
Yeah, yeah, because it's like, all right, it's like your kids. You know, if you tell them that they have to do something, you keep telling them, and then they're like, I don't want to do it. Your body's the same way. It says, wait, you've been patching me for this long, and I don't want to do this anymore. So it'll make it not want to do the healing.
Do you have like weekly calls? Is that on Wednesday?
Yep, we're working on. We try to make sure our schedules meet up. We was going to do this a couple of weeks ago, but my schedule got crazy, and then we didn't meet up. But you know, I think everything happens in its timing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's good community.
Yeah, so I saw the flyer said 3 p.m., 5 p.m., and 9 p.m.
Yep. Yeah. So like today we came on, and I sent out the invite to several people and said, hey, if you have time, jump on, we're here.
Wow.
And no, last night I called Patty and I said, so what are we doing? You know, and I know she made the flyer, but I didn't know she put it out yet. And I said, I'm getting phone calls and messages. Can we get a Zoom going for tomorrow? So we set it up for you.
Take when we continue, so. Do anything.
Many were buried in this cemetery as numbers. This patient would be studying the silent.
Did they all disappear on you?
Yeah. It's Maha. Is that how you say her name?
I'm Russell Masha.
Yeah, Russell and
Russell
Nechama.
Masha.
It's a yeah, Nechama and Russell. Russell and
Rahel
Nechama.
Muhammad. It's a beautiful name. Very beautiful name.
So I'm going to go off now because I have to finish up by the oven, and I hope to be on again on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
send you a link.
Can I join you on Wednesdays? This is really
Yeah,
helpful.
I'll share her number with you, so you'll get it straight from her as well.
That would be
I have to
great.
get up too.
Yeah.
Because of dinner, it's 7, and I have to leave the house about 8. So
Okay.